People, are you ready for some more derby? Alright, let's talk a bit about who's going to be on the track today, starting with announcing our officials. So, for this second bout of the day for the juniors bout, we have again our head ref whistles. Joining the Hidden Stripes, we also have Lucky and Nettie and Bobby and Judy and Casey and Crashy. And we also have some NSO, some non-skating officials who are helping out as well. For our head NSO, we have Dick Lulu. Helping her out, we have Mama Mayhem, Dr. Brawly Pop, Air Knuckles, Definitely Dangerous, Dame Grenade, Feels, Rex Rectum, and Dick Move in addition to head NSO will be Penalty Dragon. Okay, so we are going to move on to our skaters on the track. We are going to start with our black team, the Fairy Sprites. Alrighty, starting with, I'm going. Subscribes. Starting with 106 Ferdinand. 11 Bug Bug. 13 Helen Helen. 13 Death May. Number 187 Pandora. Number 21 Sugar Shaker. Number 22, also my number, Bad Attitude is your captain for the black team. Number 247, Snot Rocket. Number 313, Supernova. Number 403, Poison Ivory. Number 404, Fail Error. 7 is Night Fury. Chaos. And 236 is Hell No Pity. Give it up for the black team. We got our Fairy Sprites. Okay, and for our white team, we have our unicorns. Number 10, Ruby Roundhouse. Number 100, Cruising Bruiser. Number 122, KK. Number 13, Vicious Sim. Your captain, number 14, Slammy. Number 177, Stargazer. Number 187, Bella LeBron. Number 211, Misty Pava. Number 312, Slimy Booger. Number 314, Mayhem. Number 34, Babusan. Number 68, Grayson the Destroyer. Number 831, Spitfire. Number 97, Shadows. Number 99, Ride or Die. Number 710, Boo Boo. Give it up for your white team, the Unicorn. We're going to start derby here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, head over to the Hellgate Hub, get a drink, get some snacks, look over our merch, and we are going to start playing derby in just a few minutes here. As a reminder, the first 5 jams of each half are going to be level 2 contact. After that, we'll have an official timeout, and then we will switch to level 3.
Accent. What's that ticket for? What's that ticket for?
do that.
Alrighty, so while we're getting ready to play, we're going to chat a little bit about what the difference between level 2 and level 3 gameplay means. So level 3 contact is what you saw in earlier battle games. Full contact, no holds barred. Hold? Whatever that was. Full contact, that means you're hitting each other hard and fast. Level 2 contact means that a speeder cannot hit with momentum. So level 2 means you're going to see these speeders come up to the track really fast and then they're going to stop. They're going to stop before they hit anybody. But once they do make that contact from a standstill, they can push as hard as they want. They just can't hit with momentum. So that's what we're going to see in the first 5 jams of each pass.
Know that she's recording. We don't want you standing up in front of her so that she doesn't get photobombed.
Oh, so everything you say is being recorded. It hears everything too.
Oh, it does? Okay. So let's be really careful.
We'll try.
Papa, so when they start talking numbers, you got to look at it. So that's the very end. Papa, is that the very end?
For one score pass.
I thought you said
It's another scoring pass for the black team and a star pass for the unicorns. Pass it off before the white team scores. Going to be announcing today. Now, who is our first Derby guy? Has anybody never been to a Derby guy before? Wow, these guys are all good. You all come from the Derby guy. Well, I always like to start of anything with just a little bit of an overview of what Derby is. So I like to talk about Derby in terms of the rules. I think I have a race with obstacles in the way. So the idea is that the skiers with the stars on their helmet are looking at the and they're trying to get around the track as quickly as possible. Black Widow out in the lead. And we have Cruise and Bruiser right behind. Now both of those skaters with the stars on their helmets are what we call gators. There's one member of the back who can score points. And they do so by passing their opposing players' picks. So you'll see the refs in the middle when they're holding up fingers, that's how many picks that they've passed of the opposing players. Check back in on the track. It looks like the fairy Sprites are in the lead for the moment. Cruise and Bruiser sneaking around that front tripod for a scoring pass here. And it looks like because the fairy Sprites took off that star TNT, they no longer have waves. So we are in for a 2-minute jam here. Our white jammer got a penalty. I didn't catch what that was for. We have a power jam for our fairy blockers instead of playing defense, playing a little bit of offense to help Night Fury get through that match. Looks like it worked because Night Fury is now on a 4 pass, racking up another 4 points. And that's the end of our second jam. We are still doing that level 2 contact. So as Love said, we're going to see them push, but they're not going to hit with momentum. They're going to stop before they get to those players and then push as hard as they can. So those players are still working out there. They're still doing quite a bit. For the very Sprites, we have 911 Chaos. As pivot, boy, she just it looks like we have 13, 1-3. Just kidding, we have 1-1 Love Bug jamming. And we have a power jam so far, Unicorn Jammers in the box. For the unicorn. And it looks like Love Bug here out and catch there for the Fairy Sprites. Once again, they have the lead. Looks like those Fairy Sprites blockers are looking Truth and Bruce back. Love Bug trying to back up the position as possible, but got knocked out and is being recycled. Look at offense for 911 Chaos. Let's call that off quick. Not ready for that game to be over. Alrighty, lining up for this next jam for the black team. It looks like we have 1 team, for the white team, we have 6'8" Great Colin the Destroyer, and the jam is live. This is the jam about the unicorn. Very special and right behind. Oh, and the white jammer is headed to the top. Black does not lead. If you go to the box as a jammer, you become eligible for this first jam. However, if you start your jam box, you can add this jammer, which is the automatic. See the first night we're going to do some offense with our jammer and his power jamming. But then they see white jammers right there. Back to defense. Let's see it. Quick check on the board. So far, we have the well-placed very bright first jam. The jammers exchanging some words of encouragement over here on third base. Special shout out to Kentucky Cold Snacks for their contributions to our league this year. Kentucky Cold Snacks was founded on the simple concept of having fun, doing good, and enjoying cold, snackable beer. They support awesome causes including LGBTQ+ groups, food banks, and shelters, and other snacks. Grab a cold snack at the bar. Checking back in on the track, it looks like we have number 314 Mayhem jamming for the unicorn. And on Fairy Sprites, it looks like number 8 Black Widow. Both jammers off the jam line quick there, but both getting caught up in the blocker. Oh, I think that's match. Looks like our unicorn has lead, but Black Widow overtook her on this initial pass. So we are going to see how they decide to play this. Those jammers looking hard, trying to get to that first pass. Getting recycled back. defense strong for this jam. Those tripods staying tight on those jammers. Looks like we are still fighting for that first pass. Black Widow got out of the pack. Mayhem still has lead here. Well done, skaters. That was a long jam, and that was the end of our fifth jam, which means we now have an official timeout. Official timeout, and we are going to switch to our level 3 contact. So give it up for those level 2 skaters. They got hard out there. We will do it again in the second half. So we'll then start with 5 jams of level 2 contact, and then switch to level 3. In the meantime, it looks like we have number 6-8 breaks on the Destroyer, jamming for the unicorn. And that looks like number... Fatal error. Come on. Thank you, fatal error. Alrighty, we should see things move a little bit quicker this time because remember, our students do not have to come to a complete stop before initiating contact on the level 8. And the hit is live. And Raycon makes quick work of that nation. Earns lead. The fatal error is right on there. And now looking for a couple of points. And calling it off. Looks like fatal error got 1 point without the lead. It's always fun when you're not leading a point of lead. Don't forget to vote for your favorite Hellgate or 509 skater. Grab some cash and a cup with your favorite skater's picture or payment card over at the Hellgate Club. The skater with the most donations will be awarded fans favorite at the end of the game. All proceeds of fans favorite donations will go for Hellgate Forward. Looks like even Stargazer lined up for the unicorn taking quick work of that initial pass, followed closely by 236 Hello Kitty for the Sprites. Stargazer called that off quick, but it looks like our fairy sprite jammer ended up in the box, so we're going to start with power jam for our unicorn. Remember, power jam is when one of the jammers is in the box, so the other team has an advantage. Their blockers get to focus on offense and helping their jammers get through the pack there. In the meantime, we have number 710 Boo Boo jamming for the unicorn. While the other jammers in the box. The fairy sprites are not making it easy. And Lulu outfit Lulu. Remember, as lead jammer, they're able to call off the jam early. So in Derby, we play Derby in 2-minute increments that we call jam. Full 2 minutes, unless your lead jammer and calls it off early. So it really does benefit to be that lead jammer and get out of the pack first, but easier said than done. And it looks like Boo Boo took that opportunity to call off the jam, but our unicorns are going to be starting down in block right for this next jam. Has to start on their helmet for the fairy sprites, and Slamby for the unicorns. Homecoming skaters. her own teammates who are still throwing all that offense. Like a directional. Edgar is currently in the box from the uniform. For next jam, we have number 6-8 Graycon the Destroyer jamming for the Unicorns, and number 911 Chaos jamming for the Fairy Sprites. Big air a little bit of offense there. Toyo, Graycon the Destroyer, able to get out and grab that lead. Oh, Chaos not far behind. Looks like we have a bit of a race. How's Graycon going to play this? Let's see. Oh, very good jump and call. All right. Because remember, as your jammer, you have 2 goals. The jammer has 2 goals. The first is to get as many points as possible for the road team, and the second is to stop the other team from getting points. So that's why you saw that quick fall by Graycon, get those points, little apex jump, and then fire it off real quick to stop that other team. In the meantime, we have number 404 Fatal Error jamming for the Fairy Sprites, and number 831 Spitfire jamming for the Unicorns. And the jam is live. Fatal Error is coming out to the front of the pack, jumps over down skiers to get the jammer. Spitfires up 2, though, not too far behind. Both of them are on a scoring pass looking for points. Oh, nice. Let's see. We're happy to have you back, Spitfire. 3 points down to 4 points. And what Spitfire is up to. That also gets 2 and 4 points. Runs through that inside line for 4 more points to call it off.
No, I know you're going to try to pull me down. I'll come down.
We do want to remind you to shout out Head On for hosting a food fundraiser for us earlier this year. Make sure to check out their great Brazilian style cuisine for lunch or dinner and thank them for supporting local roller derby. Looks like we have Stargazer lining up for the Unicorns. That's 177 and Night Fury lining up to jam for the Fairy Sprites. A little bit of jammer on jammer action before the whistle even starts. Love to see that. Step around that inside line and the pack and the lead jammer that started not too far behind. Gets 2 points on that initial scoring pass. Stargazer did take her over to get all 4 points. Jamming for the Fairy Sprites, we have number 2, 3, 2, 1. For the Unicorns, we have 1, 0, 0, 2, 0. Fairy Sprites, we have 2, 3, 6. Hell no kitty. Bruiser gets out real quick. Hell no kitty. Just behind them. We'll see how Cruz and Bruiser decides to play this. Something tells me maybe some points for Shaw. Whoop! No! Bolton through. Cruz and Bruiser are able to get 4 points. Looks like Hell no kitty. Also all 4 points. So we're looking at a score right now for the Fairy Sprites 58 and for the Unicorns 36. but that's very close. You can see that switch in just one jam. Jamming for the unicorn field number 97, Shadow, and number 4043, the Air, for the Sprites. Just a reminder, we will have Chuck Duck at halftime. Chuck Duck will buy his duck over at Hellgate Hub, and during halftime, we will check our duck. All proceeds go to Hellgate Rollers event. We also have a 50/50 raffle for profit. You can see our lovely volunteers over there in the green shirt. They're selling 50/50 raffle tickets. We will pull that at halftime too. So if you're feeling lucky, go buy a ticket. If you're not feeling lucky, then buy a ticket. I mean, you let somebody get lucky. Looks like these first birthday for me, but Shadow on the scoring pass here, already got 4 points in her pocket. Calls it off, but Shadow was able to sneak in 3 more points in. It is atypical to see not jams from 4 points in the lead jammer, but we have got 2 jams in a row. It's pretty exciting to see. Lining up, it looks like we have 9-1-1 Chaos for the Berry Sprites and 1-4 Slant for the Unicorns. It's 2 points in pocket and calls it off before the scored any points. Looks like we have 2, 3, 6, Hello Kitty on the Berry Sprites, and for 16, great combo to score like with the unicorns. 2 jams in this game. Out of the back of the jammer. Our Hello Kitty's getting recycled with it back. Nice hit by Ryder Die. Good to see you here again, Ryder. We missed you. Great job also. Calls it off, 4 points for the uniform, 0 for the Berry Sprites on that channel. Quick reminder to buy some of the top 50/50 tickets. Those are over at the Hellgate Hub. Our pot is up to $140, so if you are the winner, you get at least $70. And for the even winner, very soon, you're all about looks like we have 2-1-3 super mega lined up to jam for the Berry Sprites, and 100 our unicorn. Rangers out. Wow, we got a 7th one in a row. Boo-boo, I think we made a mistake earlier too. I heard something wrong in the second. Sorry. Calls it. Another 20 points. Thank you to Brendan Figueroa, Zutech, for coming out to photograph our amazing skaters. And thank you to Clint Connors for filming our amazing skaters today. It's always good to see the things that we're doing right and also learn from the things that we can learn from. So thanks so much for capturing those wonderful moments. Looks like we have number 177 Stargazer jamming for the Unicorns and number 13 Felon Melon jamming for the Berry Sprites. Oh, Stargazer just held her way up the inside line there to smash Lady. Felon Melon hot on her heels though. Big shot from Stargazer to match those points and call it off. Oh my goodness, we are seeing some action today. I do not know how all of these skaters learn how to apex jump because their coaches cannot use them. But we love Love to see it. Alrighty, lined up for uniforms, we have 6'8" Grace on the Destroyer, and for the Fairy Sprites, I believe that's Elmo Kitty, 2 through 6. Alrighty, Elmo Kitty got out quick up front to gain the lead. Did get recycled to the back, but still has the still out with the lead. Great contact sent the box. So we have yet again a power jam. That means the black team can focus fully on the offense. They don't need to worry about blocking the jam. They can opposing jam through the box, and they can just help them get through all day. Points on points on points on points. Those points and calls it off. Don't forget that the Chuck-a-Duck will be occurring at halftime, only about 5.5 minutes left on this period, so make sure you waddle on over to Hellgate Hub and purchase your ducks to try to win a basket Christmas time. That's Canadian. Fancy way for the official camera. Probably the team will chat and tell each other that you're doing a really good job and we're really happy to be here.
Stop it!
I don't know, this might be serious. This might not be a reason to stop. We will take this official timeout as a moment to say thank you to Orange Street Food Farm for sponsoring us this season and for their continued support over the years. Orange Street Food Farm recently hosted our Bruised Beggars Senior Day fundraiser and helped us raise $500 to help our students. Thank you, Orange Street Food Farm. And tune up for one of our favorite local grocery stores. I almost said restaurant. That's not a restaurant. Alrighty, if they're still talking, so am I. Thank you to Sprites Power Fund for their support of Roller Derby and other supporters around town. They support philanthropic causes and help promote media literacy. In partnership with the company and the Sprites and Powers families, they are dedicated to creating informed and communities through journalism, education, childhood literacy, and other local causes. No, you can win with a monetary dollar. If you bought more tickets, you might win more. So buy a 50-50 ticket, buy a check it back, go check out merch, go get a drink, go get some snacks. Got a little time here while we're chatting. unicorn, team number 831 Spitfire jamming. And for the fairy Sprites, we have 911 Chaos jamming. And we are off. Spitfire's sticking up that inside line to get we jam here. We have 911 Chaos right behind. Looks like Spitfire called that off quick. Didn't want Chaos to get the point there. Number 404, Fatal Error, jamming for the Fairy Sprite, and Shadow, jamming for the Unicorn, number 97. Another skater we're excited to have back on the track. She got to take a little bit of a hiatus. Back with a dance. Pick it up in front of the pack. That was crazy. The Fatal Error gets out with the lead game. Beautiful, beautiful little apex jump right there. The 4 points. Now with the points as well. That's some offense. In that inside lane. A jam right just remembers that was 1 point for Shadow. You have Poison Ivory lined up for the Fairy Sprites and Stargazer for the Unicorns, jamming for this jam. Looks like a little bit of friendly banter from our jammers. We got a bit of a race between our jammers. We'll see if Poison Ivory is able to catch Stargazer. The Stargazer is slow. It's just five. Oh God! Get it up and going! Hold it up! Yeah, geez. So many apex jumps for these speeders. Just a few more minutes left in our first period here. Fairy Sprites at 75 points, Unicorns at 64. Looks like we have number 404 Fatal Error, jamming with the Fairy Sprites, and number 68 Break the Destroyer, jamming with the Unicorns. Different jammer styles. Some jammers are what I call Hellgate. There's this right arm and everything on the air. And then they just kind of tiptoe around and dance around this rocket and try and touch it as much as possible. Both of them work great. It just depends on what kind of tripod you're going up against. Looks like we're going to take the 10 from Fatal Error. He did go out of bounds, so he was recycled, but it looks like he's still able to get through for a scoring pass and call off that jam there. Looks like we have Hello Kitty putting on the start with the Fairy Sprites. And Slimy Boo. So the Unicorns. That was one of my favorite areas. There's that tiptoeing on the line that Ida was talking about. Under outwit lead. Hello Kitty right on their tail, only about 15 feet behind. Someone's going to the box. like the pit for the unicorns is headed to the box. Everybody's looking for points. Here's one, two, Extra points now. 3 points for calling it off. Kind of the right team. I was talking about bulldozer jammers. If anybody wants an interesting read about different jamming styles, there's a jammer out of Scotland named Optimus Prime who has written an article about different jamming styles, comparing them to the different kinds of landing that happens in kind of us airbender, or the penguin landing, I guess. But the different styles of jamming compared to the different kinds of elemental bending. So the bulldozers that Ida is talking about are going to be our earthbenders. And the tiptoers, which never touch an opposing blocker, are going to be our airbenders. And then our super flowy, bounce around everybody, jump off of everybody, go super slow, and leave us around people. That's going to be our waterbenders. We also talked about some of our jammers who are able to utilize lots of different skills in the toolbox to make a little bit of both. So maybe we have somebody who is super strong in this, but also can go around a little combination of earth and water bending is going to be a mud bender. It's so much. It's a very fun concept. So I think we're going to read my Optimus Prime. Of Jammer on Jammer violence. We got 911 payouts from Mr. with the unicorn. Keep up with these front of the flag. Cannot decipher. Yep, another apex jump. Is anybody keeping count? We should have been counting how many apex jumps are there. This is insane. More violence from the jammer? Oh, we love to see that. Cheer for these jammers! Nice big hit on the outside. So far, the star was flying. Okay, guys, we are officially at intermission. Like I was talking about, we are going to do our 50-50 raffle poll in just a little bit here, so we're taking the time, and then we'll go buy it again. And it looks like we're going to be starting with the power jam for the unicorns. We have number 6, Great Condor Destroyer. And it looks like we have our very Sprite jammer in the box. We have our blockers running away. We have no pack. So they could not block Great Condor Destroyer when they came through and picked up the jam. That was their initial pass. Just run up the scoring pass there with all 4 points while that Fairy Sprites jammer is still in the box. So we are just going to see how Great Condor plays this. Chaos as our black jammer. Out of the box now and back in the fray, so to speak. Great Condor Destroyer still racking up those points. All Chaos trying to get through on that initial pass. Looks like we had no pack for a second there, but pack is back. so contact can resume. Great time that just are trying to take advantage of that, but got blacked out and recycled back. And sneaks on through in the front. Rocking up a few more points. Grayson still has lead, and I believe Chaos has just now got this one out of missile pass. So is eligible to start scoring points as soon as they get back to the attack. Grayson calls it off quick, and it looks like just in time, Chaos not able to get any more points on that day. And we have number 314 Mason standing for the unicorn, and number 11 standing for the Bears. Slight left of was called back to their bench at their which makes me think probably the Fairy Sprites have a banner in the box. There's spring Chaos out of the box and out on that initial pass. Not somebody was going to test for a corner penalty. That's going to be taken by 5-8 unicorns. Scoring some more points, pushing the blocking who's about 3 times their height. You know, it's really lovely to have such close games for both of our games. Calligraphy is not always that way. We have next race today, so it's kind of the goal, so I'm glad it's happening, but it's really hard to find a game that's and we see a lot of non-close games. The jam is live, sorry, I was talking, I'm not even confusing. We have love bug jamming for the various sprites and shadow jamming for the unicorn. Looking for points. Lovely, lovely communication between the blockers, between offense and jammers. Love to hear the skaters talking to each other. The unicorns pivot headed to the box for a directional penalty. I saw that. It wasn't. Good call. Oh, but pushing so hard at the front of the pack. Looks like Shadow is headed to the penalty box for an illegal contact. This being 11 feet back. Level 2 jam, and you get the level 3 contact. And we are even level 3 contact rate is probably without points. The scoring points is looking for more. Your team is lining up to do offense all together. We love to see that big streak from all of our work. We're something out really small as the unicorns go Looks like we have number 100 Cruiser Cruiser, jamming for the unicorn. And Jeff, number 1313, jamming for the fairy sprites. We have a moment of quick thank you to Log Jam Presents for all the amazing volunteer opportunities for our skaters. We'd like to thank you for more in our community. And we'll see you guys later tonight. Number 140 Cruising Cruiser, there is the lead for this jam. Jeff may almost up from the pack, but looks like perhaps had a cut and has to get recycled back into the grave. For the box, we have Mike Fury pulling Bethany forward and the team to the board. We will take 2 points on the scoring canvas, and the fairy sprites are picking up over there. We have number 8, Black Widow, jamming for the fairy sprites, and number 211, Misty Ava, jamming for the unicorn. And also one here. We love to see the babies in the so always having a good time in the Black Widow is one of our newest skaters. I believe this is her second game ever. Give it up for Black Widow with the lead. Missy recycled way far back by Chaos. Being very much put up on the board. We love to see it. Pushy, looking for some points. Off the jam. I think she got a pretty strong 2 points before falling off the jam before Missy could score the lead for the unicorn. That is the end of our 5 level 2 compact jams, which means we are moving into level 3 compact. Remember that you do not have to complete a complete stop before initiating the skate. Full derby on top. That was our rolling whistle. That was only 30 seconds away from the start of the jam. Coming up for the fairy sprites, we have 1319. And for the unicorns, we have 68 Great on the Destroyer. Almost on it, skate up right, got that lead jammer. Turns out if you just like strike me, how can you not get through because we are not being upright position on all the offers. And he's picked up. Looking for some points, not that the front of the pack, run back all the way to the back. I should have shaped her. Looking for points, that's them all. Melon or from melon? Or was this something different? But that was an amazing footwork on the sideline. Great time decided to call it off before Melon could get through this point. Looks like we have number 831 Spitfire, jamming the unicorn, and number 911 Chaos, jamming to the fairy sprites. Switching up blockers right before the jam. I'm trying to get that something in place. Jamming to the wheel. Looks like Chaos may have gotten a penalty for power jam for the black team, the fairy sprites. Excuse me, for the white team, power jam for the white team, the unicorn. So we'll get, oh, so nice offense there. careful shove to get that jammer through the pack. As a jammer, a shove is always welcome from your teammate. Sometimes you just need that little extra oomph to get you the last 3 feet out of the pack. Once again. It's just about the sport right here. Probably saw it. Sit by your side too and call that off. So more can be able to get the point. That means black team is not playing with the jammer box this time, which is always a problem. We have number 404 fatal error Jaden for the youth. They were very busy on the black team. They switched to the black. And then we have number 7 night period jamming for the black team. You can definitely tell the difference between level 2 and level 3 contact. Both jammers are good off the line. Some nice blocking from attitude there. Over the left side, the pass of fair air out for a scoring pass. The other side, night here is still stuck on her first scoring pass here. How did he get that shot? A straightaway jump? What's the need for that? Straightaway jump? Oh my goodness. Just breaking through that pack. Caught off the jam here. Looks like we had a 12-point jam for the unicorns and a 3-point jam for the fairy sprites. Checking out that score, we're looking at 112 for our black team and 123 points for our white team. Seems like we have an official review being called for the fairy sprites. We of course an ivory jamming for the sprites and stargazers jamming for the unicorns. And we got a little bit of jammer spinning happening. Always love to see the jammers get wrong. This is to make sure there are players on the same team who are on different teams. There are players that play with either playing who are already playing. Mixers are always a good time to get to play with people that you don't get to play with normally. And you also get to learn some different version styles as well. If you're looking for something to eat, go visit our concession stand. They also have other beverages available to purchase, and all proceeds for that support Hellgate. Some of those beverages include Western cider, Museum, and Blackbird. They have sponsored us this season and given us some donations to the bar, so go check out what they have. Don't forget to vote for your favorite Hellgate skater. Drop some cash in the cup with the data skater's picture or pay by card at the Hellgate Hub. We will announce who the fan favorite is at the end, along with the MVPs, so make sure you take some time to go push your fun. Thanks also to the Missouri County Fairgrounds for hosting their games this season. We are grateful to have a wonderful space like this to play derby in. The jammers are both off the line there. Getting lead for that one team. And calling out quick on that first scoring pass. Looks like able to get 2 points for Poison Ivory. Stargazer was not able to run 20 points, so we call that Poison Ivory. We have number 404 Fatal Error jamming for the unicorns, and number 236 Hello Kitty jamming for the black team, the fairy sprites. Hi, Sylvia. Favorite things to see in the juniors' house is watching the juniors and listen to their voices. Good call out on that previous jam, Ivory. with this jammer. Little Willie Jammer on Jammer Wagner. On the way, shooting and shooting and shooting every which direction. Oh my God. This is about as exciting as Dirty gets. We love to see it. But probably if that wasn't one of the ones that I think for this game, we do like it. So sorry. I don't know what happened. I got too excited.
Yeah, we hate each other. That one is
We have Pandora, like our jams with the Fairy Sprites, and Great Kong the Destroyer lighting up two jams with the unicorns. We have Chaos lined up the Sprites, the Fairy Sprites, and Slam DJing for the unicorns. Chaos for the hearts to the audience. That's portion review. Some confusion at the front of the pack. Somebody does have a jammer, a little bit of a pile up. Somebody went out of bounds. Kind of the same. Somebody's out. Leave, looking for points. That's very points. Up and around that skaters. Chaos being recycled in the back of the pack. Still on the initial pass. Ruby Roundhouse trying for some more offense. Then calls off the jam, scoring 6 points for the whole jam for the unicorns. Team number 177 Star Laser, jamming for the unicorn, and number 313 Supernova jamming for the Fairy Sprites. The team in the back here. Supernova taking a minute to assess the land. All Stargazers going to be right in. I'll get jamming. Looks like both Supernova and Stargazers are getting the second back quite a bit. No lead has been called yet. Oh, but it looks like we have our unicorn jammer in the back, so we are looking at this jam. Supernova picked up a lead jam in the power jam. So right now, those Black Walkers only focus on offense. They're not thinking about defense on another jammer. And they just look at them. Well done. Ooh, some good traction for Supernova. number 13, Felon Melon, jamming for the unicorn. And number 831, up a bit on the score. And on this jam, 16 points for the unicorn so far as well. And Melon Pelham tries to call it off there. Well played, everybody. Looks like we have chaos underneath our favorite scary Sprites. Scary Sprites. This is win. I think win for the first time this game for the unicorns. You do have a moment, skaters. You have a moment. We're fixing some track situation. We'll put an official timeout. You all look so ready. We do have a moment. Oh, look, you're probably on the track, but we'll see it. What's the dirty all about? Hellgate roller derby and Hellgate come in and support your local roller derby. Merchandise available for purchase over at Hellgate. You can show your support for these teams and roller derby in general by making a quick purchase of Sprites and goods. That's our roller derby. We're 30 seconds away or less. By Chaos. That was awesome. Chaos was in front of the pack and recaptured by the unicorn. Awesome reforming from our white team. Poison Ivy trying to throw some offense. Given back in the pack looking for some points. Does this song make anybody else sing a pack with you? The hungry for points, taking that awesome sound by number 6. This is great on. Out of the top, but next through. That's the initial pass. into the box, which does mean she loses lead jammer status. A little bit of a pile up right at this apex here. We have about 7 more minutes left in this period. Not a lot of game left. Looks like the unicorn is starting finishing with their jammer pivot in the box. Unfortunately. And Kate and Laura, pinch jammer, lining up for the Fairy Sprites. This is an opportunity we really like the Fairy Sprites to take advantage of. Down a little over 20 points, but that is not insurmountable for that is one good game. You did see a 22-point game in the Eagle Town earlier today. It is awesome. So making sure you have a plan, you do this right. Kane's going to get 37 points in this game. To one of our volunteers from Hotsy for playing us safe today. Sorry, we did not cover energetic snakes, but thank you for being here. Let's see if the Fairy Sprites can take advantage of this power start there. 37 points. Let's see how it goes. See, tricky. If you put one hand out of bounds, you're still in the 3 points in Colorado. Looks like we have fatal error lining up to jam for the unicorns. Bad attitude for the Fairy Sprites. I believe there's some bad attitude first time jamming this game. Right behind them. best, and these blockers are sure doing it. Nice Jerry got it a little bit off. Almost got this. Meanwhile, Abel Aaron is going around. And Paul is there. We have just a few seconds left. There will not be another jam as a timeout is called, but it sounds like the unicorn did indeed call a timeout. So we are going to have one more jam for our juniors game. Get loud, people! We got one more jam happening! Team number 236, Hello Kitty, and number 177, Stargazer, jamming for our last jam of the day. So we have 30 more seconds until the timeout is over. We all are so ready. Love to see it. Also gets through some points on that sideline. But he wants did not touch a single blocker. Whoa, that was irritating. Right along the tape on the outside, getting those points. Everything on the penalty, one less blocker for the Sprites. We got 16 points from the Fairy Sprites so far this jam. Out on the outside, running around now. More points for the Unicorns. It's just so exciting! Star through with 4 more points. Penny also through with 4 more points. Look at it, trying to take it through. 7 seconds left in the jam. Hold it off. What an exciting last jam of our game. Give it up to these roller skaters. Unofficial final score of 181 for the Fairy Sprites and 202 with the Unicorns. Significant to robbery. When you hear that rolling whistle, you know it's true.
Kale and Wyatt. Come here.
Tells us the game is over and the Unicorns have taken Congratulations, Unicorn. Congratulations,